If you're not already subscribed to USAirsoft, then you may be missing out on the weekly gameplays, reviews, countdowns, and airsoft shopping spree giveaways, so click that red button and support the new guys. Hello and welcome to USAirsoft. My name is Scott Slade Holmbeck, and today we take a look at the top 5 Airsoft AK builds that were submitted on the Airsoft AK Operators International group on Facebook. Over 30 builds were submitted, but only 5 were chosen. But what was chosen for the track of the countdown? This time Julian Calor helps this countdown come together with his new track, Signs. Links to Beatport where you can download this track will be in the description below, but let's get into the meat of this video with Dane at number 5 with his E&L combo. Dane made this E&L hybrid come together by simply swapping the receivers of 2 AK-74s, so he could feel the max comfort that the full-length wood stock could offer him with the short build that the AKS74U comes with. Dane continued modding this piece by adding a Pro-Win AK hop-up unit, a Prometheus purple bucking, and a SEMA silent piston head set. Dane describes his rifle as being extremely realistic due to the outer barrel being made in a real firearms factory. The internals that came with are of a very high standard, and the new E&L gearboxes are even better. He bought both of these rifles when they first came to the market, setting him back a full $1,000, but if you're interested in replicating this build now, then you're looking at about $700 in total work. Seeing as E&L rifles are quite pricey, but fully worth the money. Next up we have Spets with his SEMA CMO35. Made for CQB gameplay, this compact AK was made for speed and to take down targets at around 180 feet accurately. Around $600 was put into the SEMA, which paid for the long list of upgrade parts, which includes an AD Zenit PT1 stock, a ZOT Zenit P11 lower handguard, a ZOT Zenit P12 upper rail, a TWI Zenit P9 goose rail, a ZOT Zenit DTK flash hider, an AD Zenit RKO3 pistol grip, an SRVV flashlight, and a GMP T1 on the outside. Internally, a Lonix A2 motor, a Lonix cylinder head, a Lonix red piston, a Lonix piston head, Lonix gears, a Garter 100 spring, an LCT hop-up chamber, a modified flat hop, and a sorbo pad completes this AKS, which fits its user's playstyle perfectly. But let's bring in a larger rifle into the countdown before we bring in the runner-up. Say hello to Luke's GHK gas blowback AK74. Wrapped in custom paint done by Luke himself, this AK comes with an equally as long list of upgrades as our last submitter. Outside, a Zenit replica B31C upper rail, a B30 lower rail, a Zenit A1 sling mount, a Zenit RP1 charging handle, a Magpul RVG TDI UPG 47 pistol grip, a Hephaestus tactical mag release, a Samoon buffer tube and folding stock adapter, and a CAA CBS stock complete this look. While inside, a Hephaestus overhaul beef up the internals for the rough games. I really wanted to see how this rifle performs but could not get any gameplay on it, but we will from now on ask for any gameplay that may exist of any of the builds that we take in for future countdowns. But what would you guys like for us to add as a new feature for our future countdowns? Remember, your opinions do matter here, so remember that you can comment down below what you would like to see next. But even though I couldn't get a lot of information on this GHK, I do thank Luke for submitting it. But now, let's move on to our runner-up. Now I present to you probably my favorite build of the countdown that may be argued over in the comments below for the number 1 spot. This early model of the LCT AKS74U was made to be compact and to look like a Western European styled AK. That may remind you of an MP5, which was put together by Chi Yu Ben. On the outside, this LCT features an LCT AK104 muzzle device, a PAS flashlight 4-hand guard, a Dynamic Star gas tube rail, and an LCT FN style pistol grip. This build only blew $400, but the results were amazing, giving off a look that was truly one of a kind amongst the thread for submissions. I do know a lot of MP5 users that would love to hear their opinions about this LCT and if they would agree with where it sits on the countdown. But this is only number 2, so let's see what rifle made it to the top spot this time. It seems fitting that the number 1 spot go to an Ivan, but when a rifle like this one is sent, all our judges can rally together and make a final decision fast. This LCT AK105 was made for all conditions, from long range to close quarters. From looking the part and performing like a dream, this beauty shows its strength even without words spoken. Inside, this 105 sports an R-hop with the 460mm Type bore barrel and Dean's connections, while the outside gives off the look that pushed this rifle over $1,450. Outside, a Zenit B19N top rail, a Zenit B10M handguard, a Zenit KVK1 rail mounted offset, with the Zenit 2P flashlight, a Zenit B9 goose rail, a Zenit RP1 charging handle, a TWI B33 dust cover, an Asura Dynamics PT1 stock, a Simone DDK4 suppressor, a tactical fire switch, and a Hurricane XPS3 flip to side magnifier give off the body's look. I even made this body to fit him and may be uncomfortable to some, but if you're into unique builds, you may know this very well, as I know the feeling myself, as not many people like the way my Galil fits them, and that isn't really that different from a normal AK, but we built our rifles and pistols the way we like them and for our own reasons, and that is how Airsoft is meant to be. I thank you for watching, and I thank all our submitters for joining us, but be sure to like this video to motivate me to make more of these countdowns, and subscribe if you would like to help this channel grow and strive to bring more builds to light. Thank you, and I'll be sure to see you all next time.